Good morning, Leo. It's your reading now for June 2025. Last month you had big changes around work and you needed to extend yourself. So let's see what happened and is going to happen in June 2025. Got to pop out. Okay. June 2025. Oh, everything's a mess. One more. Okay, Leo. June. Gosh, the cards are feeling funny today. Okay. Where's your head at? Where's your body at? Head, body. Head, body. And the root of all of it. Ooh. Lots of stuff going on. Okay. Beginning of the month sees you feeling or seeing or experiencing a big tower moment. The tower is, what's that? 16, okay, 7, 9, 6, 7, 8, 4, and 5. Okay. So, beginning of the month sees you with a big tower moment. Something really shakes you to the core. It could be in relation to money or abundance. Your head is focused on money or on achieving some kind of opportunity or thing. The root of all of this tower moment, the feeling of the tower moment, is that there is internal strife. So if this is related to work, there's a bit of push and pull happening. It's not necessarily fighting. It could be fighting, or it's almost like getting ready for war. There's sort of this element of struggle, internal beefs, and it really, whatever the struggles or the external beefs are, or whatever, you feel it's quite cataclysmic, either in friendships or work. Your head, though, is focused on money. I just keep on seeing that pentacle, and it's really focused on money. So if it is for work, just be careful. You know, there's a lot of opposition at play, and it could really shake you up a bit. Middle of the month sees you charging ahead, charging in to the mess, because you feel quite abundant and sure of yourself. You know, this sort of where your head's at, it's great. You've got, you know, you're feeling optimistic and aspirational. You pull it off. You are the King of Pentacles in your head. You feel really balanced and you feel like you're so abundant. Look at all these grapes and flowers, and you know, the man wants for nothing. He has cornucopia. And the end of the month sees you seeing the just desserts, or the justice being dispensed. So where your head's at, you feel, you know, not too bad. The reality of the day-to-day is quite hard, or a bit emotional, or a bit painful, or icky. You know, you've got this massive moment that's happened from strife that's led you to sort of flight. You've got the Eight of Wands, which is travel. So this aggressive moment has sort of sent you charging ahead, and the root of all is just that you're moving, change. But in your head, you're feeling quite confident. So maybe all this muck is just my little Virgo sense going, oh, I don't like emotional stuff. But Leo, you're made of tougher stuff. And you are. You're made of tougher stuff than me. So I think this charging head, you might actually enjoy this. Whereas I sort of see this and it's linked to emotions and I'm like, oh, icky. But definitely in the middle of the month, you're feeling quite good, charging ahead, and there is so much change happening, of course. Moving to the end of the month, you're sitting there looking at your chalice, your the outcome. It's almost like a mirror, like a magic ball, a crystal ball where they look into the ball, and you're sort of focusing on trying to prophesize or predict the next stage. That leaves you feeling that you've got to keep control of quite a few things. This, the Four of Pentacles can be like miserly, and that's the first word I saw when I pulled it out, but that's also my go-to word for this card. So I do see the city, and it looks like city country to me. So maybe there is this the root of all of this is you trying to keep the balance and the control, keep all the balls in the air after this massive change. And it's linked with money, prosperity, abundance. So the end of the month sees you feeling out, yep, just desserts have been dealt. Maybe you got a promotion from this big internal shift. Maybe something that happened that you didn't feel great at the beginning has actually worked out. But I see that you're good with this. Like in your head, you're good with this. So whatever this massive change is, and so this massive turmoil, then this massive change of environment, you're down with that. Maybe you got a raise, maybe maybe you're the boss. But the end of the month sees you reflecting, trying to sort of predict the future after this sort of justice. So you're almost waiting and watching as justice is served. And while you're doing that, you're sitting there with all your eggs in your basket, holding on, waiting to see where you're gonna delegate them to. I really feel like he's just in waiting stage. So maybe at the end of the month, the root of all of this is that you've got to wait for the justice, or wait for the outcome, which I think you feel is good. So in general, that's not bad at all. It looks yuck, but your headspace is awesome. The actual physical space, icky. And the root of all of this is conflict, change, and then a waiting game for you. All right, that try to jump out. That seize the day. That's a 0 card for me, and it's from the Creative Master. So if this is related to building something, to building a new career, a new job, or making most of opportunities, I think just go for it. Oh gosh, so many pop outs. Before you go for it though, peel back the layers. So try and get to the root of it all. Oh my Lord. Okay. Jump. Just want 3 cards, please. For Leo. Thank you. Okay, that makes sense. The colours make sense too. Okay, so this out in the cold, you've kind of working on your own. Now that this big change has happened, you're not too worried. You stayed out of the mess as best as you could. So it's just a matter of time. This card has got lots of time markers on it. So after that big change at the beginning of the month and the sort of rushing into battle, rushing into change, I think your unique combination of skills will help you to make the most of this. And actually it's the most opportunistic time for you. Like you're in the right place at the right time. You kind of set yourself up to be that. But because of all the other internal strife, it's kind of going to land well for you. All of these are a black background too, which is not always. This one reminds me of the colours of the Justice card. So Justice is really important. Take the Higher Road card for me, is another 0 card. It begins the beginning and ending of a cycle. It is like what you've got to do to get to the top of the mountain. You get to the top of the mountain and then there's the fallout or the outcome. And sometimes we can review that in the past, but sometimes we can see that in the present. Most importantly, take the higher ground. Don't shortcut, and just act like Judge Judy. Keep your shit together. See the lie of the land, and wait till what's going to happen. But make a good moral judgment. Don't you don't have to play like them. Wow, interesting reading, misters and misses. Okay, thank you, and I hope you have a great month, Leo, in June. Cheers.